Hi guys, Marjorie's sister for real. I got the tea kettle, babies, and y'all know I have the mic. Ooh, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm sending y'all all motivational thoughts and prayers and hoping that you have an amazing day of peace, love, and happiness today. But I have a story that's not filled with all that love, peace, and happiness. And this story is all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm pretty sure y'all have heard it in the news where the young guy, after having to approach the bench with the Honorable, her name was Judge Mary Kay Holthus. And he leaped across the bench. He leaped across the bench at her and attacked her. That did not look good. That did not look good for the home team. Okay? Did not look good for the home team. He was doing OJ up in that courtroom. You know, the Dallas Cowboy needed him to make that home run. I'm joking a little bit just to try to bring a little humor into it, but it's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Serious. And this is about mental health awareness. Mental health awareness. And many years ago, the first encounter that I had with mental illness, it was a lady that was adopted by my cousin. She was like my godmother. And that was my first experience with a person that's having mental illness, and they cannot help themselves. I was a little girl, and, well, I have to tell y'all a story next time, okay? Let me get back on point. But we have to circle back around to that another day. But mental awareness is so important. Well, anyway, he goes into court. He's gotten it from the footage and the documentation that's been documented. He had tried to get his life back. He just gotten out of prison and incarceration, and he had his own apartment, trying to move forward, was on parole. Well, he goes in front of the judge to plead his case, letting her know that he's making progress. Well, something she said triggered a bad response in his mind. So I feel, by what I've researched and looked at, she wasn't hearing him. You know what I'm saying? And she did not take into consideration his mental health condition. But what should have happened, he should have never been allowed to face her. He was not ready. And he should not have been allowed. He was not prepared. He was not mentally prepared. He cannot speak for himself. He's like a baby. He's like a baby that needs his mama. Okay? And people are not listening to what's going on in the system. So anyway, he attacked her. And anyway, they had to reschedule the court date. So anyway, they bring him back in front of the same judge. That is so unfair. Okay? That is unfair, and it's very biased, because that should not have happened. Because that's not a fair determination on this young man's life. Because she was just attacked. If you were just attacked, you still have some bitterness and probably some personal feelings toward this young man. This was unacceptable. But this brings the story up. Mental health is dangerous. He should have never, when he came back to the court, she sentenced him to 19 months in prison. Prison not going to help him, baby. Prison not going to help this young man. He needs mental health care. He needs his drugs adjusted. He needs help. But from the research, it says that he was born to a crack situation, crack cocaine. In those cases, that's different than just being born with mental health. Hi guys, I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry about the little problem with the camera, so I do apologize. But I want to get back on the platform because I felt like I was preaching a sermon, because this platform, the healthcare, needs to get involved seriously. They need some people in front of in White House. You know how they have these special interest group? That special interest group, if they have one for mental health, they need to get on the ball, because this is a major issue. This platform needs to be fixed, baby. It needs to be fixed, and fixed now, because that young man should not have been sent to prison. Because the prison, what the prisoners, what they gonna do in prison? They can't help him. They there for the criminal minds. This man is not criminal mind. His mind is hurt by crack cocaine. Okay? Don't do drugs. The moral of the story in this story, do not do drugs to harm your children. When you're pregnant, do not do crack cocaine. Just say no to drugs. Because one thing leads to another. I'm sorry, I just got to put it out there because this is a subject that the White House need to get on. They need to fix this in the healthcare system. They need to fix it. And that judge, she did not have the Honorable, no disrespect, the Honorable Mary Kay Holthus. I'm probably messing up her name, but she should have, she's the judge. So she should know the rules and the laws that could be a conflict of interest for her getting back on that I want to say pulpit, back in that chamber, and y'all help me out, back in the bench, and then going to tell this young man he's sentenced to 19 months in prison when he just came out of prison. He's trying to get his mind right. She knew he had a problem. She knew she should have sent him to rehabilitation. She should have said, you know, otherwise for a normal-minded person, I would give you 19 months. But because you have a mental illness and it wasn't on your regular, it wasn't because of the control that you have in your life, but because you was born into it, baby, she should have sent him to rehabilitation. And then she should have got him some good medical care. He should have got some extra medical care. And not only that, he needs prayer. Prayer can make he needs prayer, for real. Prayer and love, TLC, and some good medical help. And they need to fix his medicine. That man, he needs some good medicine. He needs some medicine that's working. And if he can't, and they knew that he couldn't, they said, his sister said, because she was in an interview saying that she can't get any medicine until March. Now, the judge knew that, they should have waited until March. Until his medicine stabilized him to get him back in that court. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on now. That's unfair. Come on, y'all. World, international people, anybody that's listening, the White House, President Biden, listen to this message because I'm telling you, baby, it's unfair. This man should not have gone to prison. He needs help. He needs Jesus and he needs help. And I know Jesus is with him, but he needs some help. But the moral of the story, guys, the moral of the story, the mental health system needs her rehabilitation. We need to pray for that system. And then if you have any loved ones, don't let them go like that. Don't let them try to be there for them. Somebody need to be, I know, look at somebody was there with him, but they moved too fast in this one. They moved so fast that he didn't have a chance to get himself together. He was not prepared to go in front of the Honorable Mary Kay Holthus, and she should not have allowed him to. She had that right and accountability to the people to not have done that. But guys, y'all can tell I'm adamant about that, only because I've seen it so much in the beginning of my life. But I must tell you about, well, I'll go back there. We'll circle back around to that. And I know mental health awareness it needs to be addressed, and it needs to be a big focal point on the government platform. It needs to be addressed. That interest group, they need to get busy and get busy now. I hope I've touched on everything. I had so much to say about this because I want people to know that mental health is real and people need to take it seriously. And then if they know someone that have mental illnesses, they need to get them the help that they need. So guys, tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what you think, whether that was a fair sentencing for this young man out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Guys, I thank you for watching. This is Marjorie, Sister for Real. And guys, I hope to see you guys in the next video.